can a broken heart cause disease? The answer is yes, it can. So in German New Medicine, all diseases, or air quotes diseases, it's actually an organ or a tissue going into overdrive to help you overcome a stressful situation. Think about all the love songs, all the songs on the radio nowadays. They're all about someone's broken heart. That's what they're all about. And what I see, I help people mainly with gut issues. Most of their digestive issues are due to a breakup or a stressful relationship. And the way that we think about relationships today is totally messed up. And that is why people are finding these things so stressful, because we don't even understand what it means to be a man and a woman. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you essentially how to be a man so that the women in your life can behave like women, because it's the man's job to be the decision maker. It's the man's job to be the leader in the relationship. If you are religious at all and you read the Bible, the man is the head of the relationship. So a woman can only do so much to make the relationship better if the man isn't being a man. So, most of my viewers are men, and in this video, I'm going to explain how men can be better men and make better relationships, and get rid of this brokenheartedness. So, okay, so what we got to think about, we have to think about this from a biological or a survival point of view. That clears a lot of things, a lot of this modern nonsense up, who can't even agree on genders today. So what are men biologically attracted to? Men are biologically attracted to, we are unconsciously attracted to, we do not have a choice, to fertility indicators. If we see a woman with an hourglass figure, nice breast and a nice ass, and she looks youthful, has nice skin, has nice hair, this signals to our brain, okay, she can have a baby. Great. That's what we are biologically attracted to. We do not have a choice in the matter. Women are a little different. They are not trying to impregnate us. So why would they be interested in us? From a survival standpoint, why would a woman be interested in a man? For protection, for support, for being a provider. And so depending on how she perceives the situation, because she could see a guy and maybe he's not dressed nicely, that's an indication that, oh, this person is cheap, and if we have a baby together, like, he's not going to provide because he can't even pay for himself. He's not even buying nice things for himself. How can he possibly take care of a kid? 9 times out of 10, if a woman sees a guy getting out of a Lamborghini versus getting out of a Honda Civic, a Honda Accord, or whatever, 9 times out of 10, women are going to be attracted to the guy getting out of the Lamborghini, because, wow, that guy has a Lamborghini, he can definitely provide, if we have a family. Oh, he's wearing a nice watch, he's wearing nice clothes. These are indicators of high status. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy is competent. If we get together, he could take care of a family. Now, let's go back to the biblical definition. The man is the head of the household. The man leads and the woman follows. A woman cannot follow if the man does not lead. And most men are not leading today. They aren't. So the biggest change that I saw in my relationships is when I started leading, when I started making the decisions. And this can get as simple as, what are we watching on Netflix tonight? What are we watching for TV tonight? What are we even doing today? Are we going to go to this gas station, or are we going to go to that gas station? Are we going to get gas today, or are we going to get gas tomorrow? What are we having? What are we eating for lunch? When are we going to go get groceries? Are we going like it's your job to make these decisions, or to appoint someone to make these decisions? It's like you have to be the CEO. You have to be you have to be the coach. You have to be the leader. You have to be in that leadership position. And a lot of people think that you can kind of just pull this role out of your butt and you just magically become this person. You can only become this high-level person if you have the competence. You have experience. I hate the word confidence because a lot of people think you can just be arrogant and fake it, and you can fool a lot of people that way, but at the end of the day, you only become competent through experience. And a lot of people aren't becoming competent today. Incompetence is running rampant today because there's so much entertainment in our world today. We have Netflix, and we have all the streaming services. We got video games. We got social media. People are investing thousands of hours into mindless entertainment instead of investing hours in becoming a provider, actually providing value to the world, or at least bringing money into the household so that they can support a family. So this, I could talk about this forever, and there's lots of good YouTube channels that talk about this, but you have to think about it from a biological survival perspective. Oh, she's giving me a hard time about something. She has to test you from time to time. A lot of people see negative behavior from women just being like, oh, she's just a jerk just because she's a jerk. Well, why is she a jerk to you, and then there's some other guy over there and she's just a complete angel to? And it's because she is attracted to that guy and she's not attracted to you. And you have to ask yourself, why is she not attracted to you? Go down the list, figure it out, and change that about yourself. You got to think about it like Andrew Tate is a great example on some of the, he's a little exaggerated on some of these principles, but a queen can move across the board really fast, whereas a king can only go one step at a time. It is quite difficult being a man. It takes time to develop your life and to become a provider and to become competent. Whereas a woman, she can. It's a lot easier just to look pretty and put on some makeup, versus building a business and building a strong life and all that. Like, this takes time. That's why men are more attractive in their 30s and women are more attractive in their 20s. So this is how you need, if you want to have a high value partner, you need to be high value. It's that simple. If you don't want to be high value, then you're not going to get you're going to get like a medium value partner. And don't whine and complain about it. Accept it or do something about it. But when you understand the dynamics of the relationship, you'll understand why a relationship went south, and you're not going to, think about this. If a girl breaks up with you, and you have this perspective of, oh my God, I'm never gonna get another girl again. She was the only one for me. This is such freaking low value behavior. It's not funny. It is like girl repellent. It just signifies that you're low value. This person is so low value, he thinks that he's never going to get another girl again. That is like anti-attraction right there. And it's very bad because, from a health perspective, because it's just throwing organs in and out of overdrive, in and out of overdrive. Instead, what we want to do is we want to use most guys are going to go play video games and go watch Netflix and cry. And instead, they need to use this pain, they need to use this negative emotion to motivate themselves to become a better man, to become a better person, so that they can go out and attract another mate. If you have the belief that you are a high-value man, this person left you, okay, big deal, I'll just go find another mate, then your organs aren't going to be in and out of overdrive. So I could talk about this forever. There's a lot of YouTube channels that talk about this a lot better than I ever could. But just these simple, basic things, like if you're a man, you need to be the decision maker. You need to be the leader. That doesn't mean you need to be a tyrant. It just means that you need to be the leader. And there's hundreds of different flavors of how you can do that. And you gotta calibrate it yourself. But you need to start behaving like a man. Look at how men behave in movies today versus how they behaved in movies in the 80s. Men in the 80s, like there's Arnold Schwarzenegger, very unemotional. Where, like, oh, wear your emotions on your sleeve. No, that is not attractive to cry. In certain situations, it's okay to be vulnerable and stuff like that. It can show strength in a certain light, and if done a certain way. But women are attracted to strength because they will feel safe that way. It's hard to be like, just don't be weak, be strong. Being with a strong man, a strong leader, is what will make her feel safe. And there's many, I could talk about this forever. There's things like, oh, you need to mention this, you need to mention that. So guys, if you'd like to work with me, because I talk about this a lot, especially with guys, because this is causing a lot of their digestive issues. We can schedule I'm done with the rapid gut healing program for now, because with German New Medicine, I really need to get to know you on a personal level in order to help you guys get better as fast as possible. So go down below and schedule a free 30-minute consultation, 30-minute free strategy call with me. There's a link down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.